2020, the year of 9/11 happening every day. Despite the world being in hell, it was a good time to stay inside and watch YouTube, play video games, and rub one, watch anime. So, I'm gonna go over the best underrated YouTubers of this year. I watched about 100 Baker dozen hours of YouTube, so you can consider me a professional YouTube man. Anyways, without hesitation, here are the top 10 underrated YouTubers in no particular order.
Number 10.
And even with every ability, it can take a while to get where you need to because the map is absolutely massive. Massive and boring!
Nero's a great video man because he's good. I got hooked on Nero's videos after watching his motions control video, and ever since watched all of his other content. I like that he challenged perspectives on his videos and does a great job at analyzing topics in his own unique way. I just love the way he enunciates things, like when he talks about how much he hates Hollow Knight. Hollow Knight, it's not a good game because it's bad. I don't think he actually hates Hollow Knight that much, but it seems like he hates it that much, which, you know, I find funny. I love the game, but, you know, I can respect his views on it because it does make sense. And that's why you should check out his videos. Even if he hates something, it makes sense and you can understand his, you know, opposition on the thing. And that's what makes his videos fucking awesome. But honestly, his videos on the Metroidvania games and the motion controls one are probably my favorite. And you should definitely check those out first if you decide to watch him.
On a traditional controller. Good luck making movements like this with an analog stick.
Goddamn son of a bitch!
The game had to be rebalanced to work because the IR camera was like cheating in games built for analog sticks. But it's not a cheat to use your own movement. The shooting is only easier because your intentions are realized better.
Number 9.
I never asked for this. When Square dropped that showcase thingy for their new engine over a decade ago, I was like, hey, looks pretty cool. But I never really thought too much of it, only to eventually find out that years later, half of the fan base lost their fucking nut.
He do what he do and he makes good video. It almost sounds like Nero. thorhighheels is one of the best video game analysis boys I watch. And if you particularly like retro games or games that flew underneath the radar, he covers a lot of them. And he even does ones mostly about like games only in Japan, which are fucking amazing. Also, the topics he talks about are vastly different from other people that review or talk about the game. He talks about the finer, smaller details in a game that on surface seem like garbage, and turns them into beautiful gems of a game. One of my favorite videos I recommended watching is either his video on remaking games that have aged poorly or kart racers, mainly because there's a Digimon rant in the middle of the video, but both of them are really good. In fact, all of his videos are good. You could play any one of them and it would be great. It's good shit.
How worth it was Final Fantasy VII Remake really, if they won't even include the fucking pirate pillow? 0 out of 10, whole game ruined!
Number 8.
Boy, there sure have been a lot of versions of Sonic over the years, but have you ever wondered which of these Sonics are scientifically, objectively the best?
The king of Sonic videos is back. After a 2-year hiatus, cybershell came back swinging with more good Sonic content. And if you like Sonic at all, his videos are an absolute joy to watch. And I also really strangely enjoy his voice. I don't really know what it is about it, but it's just soothing. But you guys can decide for yourself. I mean, I just played a short clip of it and you should know by then. The main point is he delivers a lot of good information on Sonic while also being entertaining to watch. He goes into details about information that probably doesn't really matter to most people, but you know, it's still great to watch anyways. I mean, it's Sonic. How can you not like it? Just watch his Sonic 2 bonus video or his top 10 Sonics and you'll see what I mean.
Sonic the Hedgehog was the very first video game character ever to be included in the parade's history, thus definitively proving once and for all that he's the greatest video game character of all time.
Number 7.
Starting off at number 5 is the Byzantines. Now I know some people out there are gonna say this is their number one. They have a 25% discount on halberdiers and skirmishers, on top of access to the Hussar. Now normally I'm all about discount bonuses, and a 25% discount actually translates to 33% more units for the same cost.
Hey guys, Perfect Name here, and I'm going to talk about why you should watch Spirit of the Law. I absolutely love this guy. I played a couple of games of Age of Empire 2 Big D Edition and enjoyed it a lot. And then I started watching Spirit of the Law, and this guy kicks ass. His voice and how he has a PhD in Age of Empires 2, this guy knows his shit. And it's probably a good idea to watch him if you play Age of Empires 2. Or have seen this guy's face before. Hell, I don't really even play that many games of Age of Empires 2 right now, and I still love watching his videos. My favorite video, and one I recommend, is his Olympic video. And I still can't believe 9/11 was happening every day last year. Since it didn't happen last year, you might as well just watch this video. And if you want more of a I want to get good video, then basically anything about units, or just watch his trash units videos and realize that trash means something else.
Taking the next shot is the Longbowman. He's had a strong day. He's in the lead with 111 points. He could clinch the gold with just 4 points on this shot. Seems to be taking wind into account. He looks ready. Oh, heartbreak. It may still be good, but he must be disappointed with himself.
Number 6.
I had a hard time narrowing down exactly which Tales game that I wanted to highlight on this list, but in the end it came down to the one with the best growth system, the badass protagonist, and the gorgeous world map. Man, I would suck a dick for a good world map.
This guy knows way too much about RPGs, specifically JRPGs, plus he's a muscle daddy. How could you not trust this man? I mostly just watch his top 10 videos, and now I'm stealing his shit by doing top 10s as if it was something original and never done before. But David does an amazing job at doing his top 10 JRPGs videos. They're so quick and easy to watch, you don't have to do a bunch of information or research about a game to figure out if you want to play it or not. He even has lists that don't have Final Fantasy in it, which is really convenient for people that are trying to stay away from the mainstream games and trying to enter in some new territory. Anyways, I recommend watching his top 20 or top 30, I forgot the number, but it's a pretty good overview of RPGs, or if you want a good laugh, his top 10 sexy JRPG characters is really good.
Number 5.
Since the inverted Wumpa fruit is a blackberry, I feel that our purple sauce should be made from that as well for our pizza. We'll put 1 cup of fresh berries in a pot with a 1/4 cup of water and 1 tablespoon of sugar. We'll bring the mixture to a boil and then reduce the heat and let the berries break down for several minutes.
Alright, pizza and video games, they go hand in hand. I don't know many people that haven't eaten a greased up pizza and ruined their controller playing the game. I'm pretty sure everyone has done that. So this channel is a no-brainer to watch. He just makes pizza based on video games, and they're pretty unique and interesting. It even got me starting to make my own pizza, but clearly I just suck at it. There's a certain charm to his videos, and the best part is he has a DX Racer chair in his freaking kitchen. My favorite video of his is either the Crash Bandicoot 4 pizza or the Final Fantasy VII Remake one. Or just watch both because they're short and easy to watch.
We'll spread the mango sauce across a thin crust dough, top the pizza with 4 ounces of mozzarella cheese, spread a handful of fresh blackberries, and a few dollops of ricotta cheese. We'll transfer this into the oven for about 7 minutes.
Number 4.
A meme-filled montage video. Amongst the 2Mads and Punch Kids, Skillboy does montage videos of Smash Ultimate, which I'm not the biggest fan of, but I get a good laugh out of all of his videos. I personally would love to see someone do this with Melee. For the love of God, someone just be good at Melee and make montage videos like this. I mean, I could try to attempt it, but it ain't gonna be a montage, I'll tell you that. It'll be me getting wally mopped. But King of Skill videos are good as hell. I recommend his OG Little Mac video, but literally any of his montage videos are laugh track ready. Bruh.
it again.
Number 3.
Kate Sith is an anthropomorphic, remote-controlled, stuffed cat on top of a robotic Moogle that, according to the Final Fantasy VII manual, the stuffed cat brought to life.
Final Fantasy VII PhdMan comes in clutch. With the release of Final Fantasy VII Remake coming out, 4-8 videos are more relevant than ever. If you want in-depth analysis on characters, he's got you. Want to know wacky and powerful materia combinations? He's on top of it, baby! I really find his passion for Final Fantasy VII admiring. Shit, I wish I loved the game this much. This guy has done every challenge of Final Fantasy VII and has multiple analysis videos on it. Plus, he has like over 100 plat trophies on PlayStation, so you could say he's pretty good at video games. Personally, my favorite videos of his are the materia combination for the original Final Fantasy VII and his Kate Sith character analysis video. If you like Final Fantasy VII, then his videos are a must watch.
However, if you input a parry as soon as you see the damage hit, you can cancel this entire animation and deal some parry damage, then queue up another focus strike immediately after. This allows you to chain a ton of strikes together and can even be combined with ATB assist to boost the ATB of other team members at the same time.
Number 2.
If you like animation and the small nuances of it, then this boy will light your torch. I find it really interesting to see how awesome the animations are in video games. And I usually never really think about it until I watch his videos and be like, holy shit, that's pretty fucking neat. My personal favorite video of his is about the animation of Guilty Gear in Dragon Ball FighterZ. And no guys, it's not because I'm biased towards Dragon Ball Z, I just really love Arc System's animation in both games. And it just so happens someone wanted to talk about it for 15 minutes, so go watch his videos, they are visually pleasing to watch.
See, perfection is something that computers are great at. A computer can make every moment perfectly smooth, every body proportion perfectly consistent, every light source and shadow perfectly correct. But hand-drawn animation, by its very nature, contains imperfections, subtle variations in expression, and slight changes in body proportions from one frame to the next.
Number 1.
And whenever you beat them, it always says, escape from trouble. I feel like we just caused it. Getting inside before the rain starts, you know? Running out of the World Trade Center. That's escaping from trouble. If you ask me, this looks more like we just killed the fucking thing.
Quite possibly my favorite channel of this year, and why I put it as number 1 even though it's in no order. Throughout his videos I'm constantly laughing while also learning about the game. He goes in depth with the game's mechanic, and his scripts or improv or whatever the fuck he does is phenomenal. I honestly think everything he says is like super genuine and authentic. I don't know how he's reading off a script because everything he talks about, it sounds like he's literally just talking about it as he plays it. Wish I could come up with the words he uses, and I'm sure it's not that hard, but fuck, when I'm trying to type up on a blank screen, I retype the same words over and over again. He also tosses in great random segues to new topics that seem like they don't make sense. And sometimes they don't even make sense, but who cares? They're funny as hell.
It's like just a nice, kind of relaxing experience. What the fuck? Who has a Wii in Guatemala? You gotta get your priorities straight. Why aren't you in Chile already? Wii! I'm playing with my Wii and I'm in Guatemala, you fucking idiot. Why did they even have weather reports in the first place? Who are they fooling? What's today's forecast, Juan? Lava. What's tomorrow's? Lava. This shit's about to get fucked up by a volcano. Oh shit, we have polygons now.
And his voice is just super nice and relaxing to listen to. I don't even understand it. I could listen to him talk about anything and I would enjoy it. Just like read a book already and put it in an Audible. I don't care if it's Dr. Seuss or George Washington's bibliography. Anyways, all of his videos are pure gold, but Mischief Maker and his 2-hour long Yick video are my favorites. But honestly, just watch all of them. And this isn't even an exaggeration. Literally all of his videos are really freaking good. So, really go watch all of them.
We learned that Sammy is actually the perfect soulmate for Alex since they both can't resist bitching about their parents. Mom makes me take my shoes off in the kitchen. Dumb fucking bitch. They're about to leave the factory together when something goes bump in the elevator. And it wants me to get all freaked out with them, but instead I'm just kind of thinking, why the hell did they render every individual tooth in Alex's mouth? It looks stupid.
all of these people have top tier videos, and I'm surprised by all of these that they don't have more subs than they do. So go support these guys because they are amazing, and other adjectives that I can't even come up with. I take inspiration from all these guys, so you can call me a dirty thief or a filthy pirate, but that's just how much I love all of these people. Anyways guys, if you liked the video, toss in a sub so I can make more, or not, because I'll still make videos regardless. But it's cool to see numbers go up. It's like I'm in some sort of RPG. And as David would say, have a good day.